Jordan, what do you think changed for you guys, like late third quarter? Obviously, most of the first three quarters didn't go so well. What happened to kind of get things going for you and for the team?
We just played a bit more aggressive. We tried to put ourselves in the situation to win. Came out with more energy in the second half. Just got to find ways to start the game like that.
How is it different for you? You know, you started the last 17 games, and this is the first time you came off the bench in that span. I mean, how do you approach the game maybe differently? It seemed like you got off to a slower start.
I mean, obviously, be ready, be prepared for whatever opportunity you get. I mean, just go out there, play my game, try to put my teammates in situations to be successful, no matter who I'm out there on the court with. Got to pick times to be aggressive. It all depends on the tempo of the game, the momentum of the game. All of those things go into account, especially when you're coming in after seeing like the first 6 minutes or so, see how they're guarding, see how they're playing, and just adjust to it, and just try to make an impact whenever given the opportunity.
Is there any difference in the way you approach your game? Because like now, like tonight you weren't starting, before you were starting. I mean, you've experienced this already before, but is there any difference in your approach when you're changing like that in the lineup?
Not necessarily in my approach, but I mean, when you start and you come in, you kind of get to feel the game out a little bit more, figure out how they're guarding you, figuring out the rotations, the coverages, right? You get all game to kind of figure that out, see different pictures. Coming off the bench, you kind of get to see it a little bit earlier, see how they're guarding you, and then playing to the rhythm, playing to the, depending on when you come in, depending on what our team needs, is what you can bring forward, whether it's scoring, whether it's being aggressive, whether it's getting your teammates involved, whether it's getting ball movement. It's all different. So just trying to figure it out. It's a learning process. Yeah.
Jordan, I have two questions for you. The first, Steve made a point of, there weren't young guys playing tonight. It was all more experienced, more veteran players. But still, how is it trying to readjust to having Steph and then also Andrew as well back out on the court after not having that the two of them out there?
Yeah, even Andre came back. We got three new guys who haven't played in quite some time, and Andrew and Steph were playing at an extremely high level before they had some time off, and it'll take probably a couple games for those guys to get going and playing at the highest level again. But that just comes with it after not getting any game reps over a couple weeks. But I mean, we've all played with each other before. We know what everybody's strengths are, and we'll put the pieces together.
My second question is, you guys started this homestand 5-0. Has there been a kind of common denominator, common thread over these past 3 games that may have turned the tides to close out this homestand?
I'm not sure.
Jordan, what about this Suns team has been so difficult for you guys to figure out this season?
Not sure.
You guys are at the halfway mark of your season. Just how would you assess how it's gone so far?
We're 20-21, and we need to string some wins together. Luckily, we got 5 wins at home not too long ago. We just got a couple guys coming back, and these guys have been here before, and we know what it takes to win. So we'll apply that, and it's about time to start winning some games.
Steve said he hoped that this would be a wake-up call for you guys to be reminded just how hard it is to win in this league. Do you guys view this loss as like a wake-up call?
I guess. There's a lot of good teams in the league. You know, it's a tough league. That's why it's the best league in the world, and no game is given night in and night out, no matter who's out there playing. And I think of showing that tonight. But we just got to find ways to win games. We will. It takes a little bit of time, but I think it's about time for us to flip the switch for sure.